All up in the Nolaverse, all up in the Nolaverse. There's community and fashion, entertainment and play. What are we going to do today? Up in the Nolaverse.
Hey Magical Misfits, it's your girl Nola Bunny.
And I'm Michael.
And you're watching the Nolaverse. Last week, I took you guys into my PlayThink 2021 experience, which I will leave in the description below. And in that video, you can see a couple clips of the Flowcase, which is essentially the PlayThink talent show. And there are unbelievable performers in there, such as Venus the Hoopla, Slinky Josh, and did you have a favorite?
You know, I can't even say so. I can't pick a favorite.
Everyone in that
so
show
good.
was unbelievable. It was an absolutely top-notch show, and we were really excited to be a part of that show, where we debuted our duet performance to Little Vine, which is an original song by Michael under his music project Archis Emerge, and we are super excited to show you guys that video. So without further ado, I present to you our Little Vine performance.
Little vine,
I know that your songs always have a deeper meaning behind them. So even though you're singing about a little vine, I feel like there's a lot going on in that song. Can you share a little bit about the inspiration behind it?
I feel like at the time when I had written that, I felt a lot of uncertainty in some ways. That song was like holding on to things in the past, embracing the future, but still being present in the moment, finding the strength and making the choice to grow despite what's going on.
Yeah. So, knowing you personally and through conversations that we've had, I know that there's been a growth in the way you express yourself as a songwriter. About a decade ago, you wrote songs that were more about your personal emotional experiences, and now you like to write more positive messages, that you feel like you're putting more of a positive message out in the world. Can you share a little bit more about that?
I had some time away from being a super busy musician, and I just realized, you know what, some of these things that I wrote, I modeled artists that I had admired in the past. Things seemed to be going great until I just realized, you know what, I love these songs, they're great, but like sometimes they just make me feel tired, like emotionally tired.
Because of the energy that's attached
it's like,
to
because
them.
it was very cathartic.
Yeah.
I was just ready to focus on things that I do want and not things that I don't want.
Yeah.
And I also realized that who am I writing for? A lot of the music that I listen to, in hindsight, you know, there's a lot of great music, there's a lot of catchy music, but there's a lot of subversive emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the weirdest things is how we could like bob our heads and like say, yeah, that's so cool, when it's actually like words or messages like stabbing ourselves inside. At a certain point, I realized I had to learn how to enjoy making music again from a new place, because nothing else changed except I changed. And I was like, oh, I felt like a stranger in my own paradigm that I created. What does the world need to hear? Like, what kind of messages really serve the story of our culture? Little Vine and the idea of choosing to grow was really a departure from self-indulgence in writing and music, and an experience of undoing the walls that I had built around my idea of songwriting in the past.
Yeah, and you have told me before, and I think it's important to share with our viewers, that words are magic. So
Absolutely.
you're literally planting a seed when you're writing.
It's like, don't they say, like, in the beginning there was the word? Maybe language is primary to even physical existence.
What advice would you give to a young teenager, maybe like 16-year-old Michael, if you can think back? Someone who's feeling shy, like they're writing and they're really into what they're doing, but they feel really shy and uncomfortable about putting it out there. What would you say to someone?
First, I would say, why are you writing? One song at a time. Like, why did you write this song? Who is it for? Why is it important? Connect with those things. And how does it make you feel? And how do you want to help other people to feel? Is it to go into a fantasy of introspection? Is it something to make people laugh or make people want to dance? Whatever it is, it's like, don't make it too important. You know, just share it. I remember I remember like not being like that good at it a certain time.
Of course,
too. And, you know, just trying. And also, don't take anybody's critiques or even their compliments too seriously. Because of familiarity, they're going to want to please you by being nice and amiable, and they might not even be qualified to critique your work in a way that would be helpful for you. Take any critiques and compliments with a grain of salt. If somebody compares you to an artist that you don't even like or you don't think so, just know that they're only doing that because they're saying that it's familiar to them and they liked it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share about your writing process. And if you guys enjoyed this song and want to hear a little more from Archis Emerge, I will leave some links down below where you can check out more of Michael and the band's music. And I will see you guys soon.